The age-old question, should you use Nape Assist? Well, the answer is technically subjective, but I'll give my opinion as to why it's a really good tool. First, to recap what it does, when you aim at a Titan's neck from any side, it'll lock onto their nape. Even if it goes through their chest, it'll hit their nape from the front. I find this good because it allows a consistent spot to hook every time on every Titan. If you don't have this, then your hooks aren't going to be as consistent and it might lead to you messing up. Since without it, you have to look at where you hooked on the Titan, then orbit around accordingly with how far out you have to go. It's just too much to take in. Of course, it's not a bad thing to use if you want to practice your aim more, but I would say if you're trying to go really fast, just keep it on. Of course, you can get really good without Nape Assist. I mean, I didn't even know it existed until Prestige 3, but that makes me all the more qualified to say that it's better to use it. The main thing we need in this game to get better is muscle memory. It's the most efficient way to do a task since your brain signals don't need to go back and forth all the time. And yeah, you can get muscle memory for hooking every single spot on the Titan, but I would say just make the one muscle memory of hooking their nape, and so it's a lot simpler. Also, the sooner you turn it on, the sooner you'll get used to it, and then the better you'll be faster. Next up is Hook Assist, and some of you might not even know what I'm talking about, but in the settings there's a little button right here, and it basically makes the game much harder. You see, you have to aim at the exact spot that you want each hook to place. Now, if we were a robot with pixel perfect movements, perfect reaction times, yeah, I mean, it would be a perfect tool. You'd be able to get really precise hooks, and nothing would be better. But we're not robots, are we? It's the same with Nape Assist. It uses up way too much brain power to calculate every single hook placement you have to use on the ground to reach a Titan. You're going to have to think about how far your hooks can go out, and there's no point in going through all that trouble. And let's say you're shift locked. That means you're going to be looking at the ground most of the time since you have to aim at the floor to move around. Unless you're playing Giant Forest or something, but just don't use it. Since you clicked on that video, that means you're probably trying to get better at Attack on Titan Revolution, right? Well, there's no better place than the Arcane Discord. We're still recruiting into our regiment, where we host tons of giveaways, training sessions, and more. I'll be there personally to train any one of you guys, and I hope to see you all there.